Hi everyone, and welcome to our webinar, our 7th webinar for 2016 Diamond Club. Very happy to have you here again on board with us, listening in on what has been a really good program so far in terms of applications and getting right information out there. Today we are going to cover a few more things that are really essential into this lead up now. We've only got a couple of weeks to go. And with those couple of weeks, we just want to make sure that you're all prepared and you're excited, the momentum's building, and everything's running as smoothly as it can. And if there are any questions or concerns, that we want you to know that we're here to help you along the way. So on today's agenda, we're basically saying congratulations to the approved participants. We have been undergoing the application process, so we'll touch a little bit about that, what reimbursements are available, preparing for Diamond Club, so those last and final stages. And we've got an amazing guest speaker on board with us today, who is Jodie Naylor, who's got some very nice words of wisdom to share with everybody as well. So I guess to start off with, we're going to, work together in terms of the application process. So Logan, I'd just like to ask, say for example, I have sent in my application and I have made sure that I've got an email that I received that said that I've been tentatively approved. What happens now? Am I supposed to have received another email or anything else to say that I have been accepted?
Well, we're working on that right now. Today and tomorrow we should be sending those out probably within the week of the official approval email or letter that you'll be receiving with more contact details and rules about Diamond Club for this year. So those people that have been tentatively approved, you are approved. We just are verifying some further information, mostly on with the sponsors for right now.
Oh, excellent. So that's really exciting. I think that I can find that email that I found that does approve me, and I'm really looking forward to becoming part of the program again. So you mentioned sponsors. Does that mean that my sponsors will automatically be contacted and they know that they will be supporting me through this if I haven't reached out to them recently?
Yes, I, as the Diamond Club administrator, am contacting them to verify that they are going to be sponsoring you throughout Diamond Club, either financially and supportively or helping you with meetings in whatever way that your sponsors are going to be doing to help you. I will be contacting them.
Wonderful. So I can tick that off my to-do list. I've got my application approved, and I've also got my sponsors that have been taken care of. So now I'm
Correct.
guessing that I need to start planning.
That's correct. So I started the
Awesome.
planning process.
Pardon?
Planning is going to be key to your Diamond Club experience and getting everything started. So are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So that's awesome because I've got a little schedule going and I've got a little plan happening. So I've kind of looked at where my out-of-area locations are and where my locations are, or where I'm looking to hold events within 100 kilometres. And I've got a little calendar and a little to-do list which I'm hoping to cross off every week as I go through Diamond Club, just so I can kind of keep myself accountable, which is really exciting. And I know that there's some kind of Facebook page, so can you tell me more about that and what that's for?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. Our Facebook page is Diamond Club Australia on Facebook. You just want to go ahead and request access to that since it is a closed group. And if you've already been approved, we will go through that list of people that are requesting to be added to the page, and I'll go ahead and add you to the page today and tomorrow to get everyone on there and sharing their experiences and questions about Diamond Club. This Facebook page is going to be full of inspirational quotes, and we're going to be posting standings and promotions and photos of events on this page. Anything regarding Diamond Club in reality. This is going to be like a community for all of our Diamond Club participants where they can share success and how they're doing. We want a lot of success stories to be able to celebrate with everybody and keep encouraging everyone to have fun and keep going to reach any goals and to see the achievements that everybody's doing.
Oh, wow, that's such a good idea. I love being part of a community and a group. It means that, yeah, that I can get excited about things as well and put on all the positive, I guess, feedback I've got, because I know that as a wellness advocate, it's really important for me to kind of give that impression of how things are going and encourage others to, I guess, participate in the journey with me and get excited. So I'm so excited to be part of that community and that group. And I look forward to being on there. So I'm really getting excited to start a strong February. Thank you, Logan.
You're welcome,
So,
Beck.
so with the applications, how are we going? So am I going to be, I guess, the only participant, or is there heaps like we originally mentioned? Because, you know, if there's going to be lots of people, I guess I just want to understand where I fit in with things.
Yeah, there's quite a few applicants. You're not just the only one. There are quite a few that applied. It looks like just over 75, and we're still verifying some applications today to see if they've been approved. We're still going through that. So there are still a few people. If you haven't received an email, you should be receiving it by the end of today.
Awesome. 75 is great.
Yeah, it's really what we're looking for. We've had a steady increase each year in how many people are participating and who's been qualifying each month and finishing the program. So we want to keep that trend up.
Oh, perfect. And that means I get to spend some quality time, I guess, with you as my Diamond Club manager, and really, I guess, understand other things like the structure and, I guess, strategies, a couple of things about what we were talking about last week, but really identifying where my business is and getting that support along the way.
Exactly. I'll be contacting you occasionally, weekly or biweekly, just to verify how you're doing, to check up on the standings and your enrollments and how your meetings are going, just to try and encourage you and see your success and see what we can do to help you out.
Oh, fantastic. I'm so much looking forward to it. So with reimbursements, I understand usually I do a lot of travelling anyway with most of my events. So this is working really well for me. How do the reimbursements work again? Because it says that I earn up to $250 per flight and up to $200 per driving trip at 0.22 kilometres per hour. I'm just wondering for a little bit of clarity, do I need to keep my receipts and everything?
Yes, so in order to get reimbursed, you do need to turn in receipts at the end of each month so that you can be reimbursed for your travels. So
awesome.
There's up to 6 trips will be reimbursed. For your flights, it is a round trip based reimbursement.
A round trip, does that mean like so a return trip?
Right.
Yeah, so that would mean a round trip as in to the location and then back.
That's correct. That's how much the $250 would cover, would be the to and from one trip.
Oh, beautiful.
And it's a little different if you're doing multiple trips in legs to a trip. So if you fly to multiple different locations and hold meetings, there's chances for multiple reimbursements. And
oh, great. That's good. Because sometimes you go from one place to the next and it's not necessarily a round trip. So that'll be excellent to be able to work through that with you as well.
Exactly. And we'll be able to work on that on a case-by-case basis to help everybody out to get the best reimbursement possible at the end of each month. So for the driving, it's up to $200, and that's at 22 cents per kilometer. So you just want to make sure you know how far you're going and then keep your receipt from your petrol and turn that in at the end of each month for those driving trips.
Okay, excellent. So when you say end of each month, basically I collect everything throughout the month and then I submit it to you at the end of the month. When does that mean that I get reimbursed for everything?
So those reimbursements should be taking place and around the mid-month of the following month. So any
Oh,
reimbursements
excellent. So
for
that's very similar
February?
to commissions then.
Yes, correct. Yep. So all
Beautiful.
of
So sorry, I keep cutting you off.
that's fine. We just have a little bit of a delay. So anything for
Yeah.
February will be reimbursed mid-March, just like commissions.
Oh, beautiful. That's good. So I can get paid for both commissions and for reimbursements at the same time.
Exactly.
Excellent. So with the reimbursements though, my sponsors will be paying some of that, and then does doTERRA pay the rest?
Yes. So 50% is from your sponsors, and the other 50% is taken care of by doTERRA.
Wonderful. And if I have 3 sponsors, which I think I do, that just means that that 50% is divided up by them, doesn't it? It doesn't necessarily mean that they actually pay more. It just means that that 50% is divided by 3 sponsors.
That's correct.
I think I'm getting the hang of this, Logan.
I'm glad to hear it.
So preparing for Diamond Club. I've been listening to all the webinars, and like I said before, I've got my to-do list. And with those strategy meetings, I think that's the most I'm really looking forward to, because I drew out my structure and I drew out what I needed to get to silver, which means that I need my 3 elites. And I think that I might even be able to get to platinum. So when we start Diamond Club, I'm looking at having that as a visual aid for me so I can keep motivated. And then if anything changes along the way, I think I'll look, at that stage I'll be having my own account manager at Silvers and Above, and I'll be able to work with you, and I can get more advice on those enrollments as well. But I don't suppose I can ask you where to put my enrollments, can I?
You can, but it is helpful to go through your sponsors and your upline so that they can help you as well. They've kind of been in your position before and will be able to help you out. And we also have our amazing account managers for anyone silver and above to help with that.
Excellent. Yeah, beautiful. Yes, I think that I'll go to my sponsors and my uplines first, because it's their business and it's their structure as well. So
Right.
I think that they will definitely be my first point of contact.
That's amazing. Don't forget about visiting our website for any questions or anything like that, and preparing that. It has all the information that we've gone over, and we want to keep everyone updated with all the rules and everything.
Yeah, that website, that's the doTERRA. What was our website address again? Because I tried looking for it.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to find, but it's www.doterradiamondclub.com/au.
Oh, brilliant. I'm looking at that now, actually. I've brought that up as you read it out. There's heaps of information on there. It even has the promotions and what we'll be having every month as well.
Exactly. We want to keep all the information on that website as possible so that everyone can have it available.
Wonderful. And that kind of has some tips as well on how to, well, it has all the trips and travel tips and the SMART goals and things like that as well.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Alrighty, well, thanks so much, Logan. What a great conversation. It's really given me some clarity. And thanks everyone for listening to, I guess, my questions about Diamond Club as well. So without further ado, I'm going to launch into our guest speaker segment, Jodie Naylor. Now, Jodie is one of our platinums here in Australia. She is a beautiful woman, a beautiful wellness advocate who really nurtures and encourages those that she, I guess, invites along and shares products with, and in particular her own personal team. The motivation behind what she does is beautiful and motivating, and just something to be inspired about. And I know that she's participated and been involved with Diamond Club, and she has a lot of information and wise words to be able to share with us today. So Jody, are you there at the moment, and are you able to, I guess, share with us what Diamond Club means to you, or how it's impacted you, or some tips and hints there? Are you there, Jody? Jody? Jody, are you there?
Hello. Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Jody.
Hello. I was trying to press that little microphone button.
Oh, I was like, hello out there.
Hello. Thank you for having me. It's such an honour to be here.
Hi, thank you for coming on and chatting with everybody.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Very happy to do so. Yeah. So did you have any questions for me, or do you want me to just have a little chat about planning?
Oh, just, I guess, everything, you know, I guess the planning stages, and like at the moment, this is really important for everyone to, I guess, get ready, because we're at that final, we start in a week and a bit, or 2 weeks, so we just, I guess, want some hints and tips, and for those of us that haven't necessarily done it before, why is this so important, and what really works for you? Because I would love some advice in terms of that as well.
Yeah, sure. Well, January is just such a special month anyway, because it's being the beginning of the year. It's our month for planning the year ahead and all those New Year's resolutions that we might have. But because we have Diamond Club, it's just timed so perfectly. And so for those of you who are already doing events that are away from home, you'll find that Diamond Club is just an extension of that, and it's a time that you can get more focused, and you can be rewarded at the same time by offering extra incentives and get that reimbursement. But for people who aren't used to travelling away so often, January is your time to really think about, well, where are those places I want to go, and actually book them in. And if you have people that don't necessarily want to host, but they're really happy customers, it's still an opportunity for you to go to those areas, because even if they just attend a class that you can have, you might like to look at getting other venues, and really book them in and make it a regular event, so that you will know by the end of Diamond Club what's working, or even during. And you might find that that will actually spread, and you'll think, oh, well, this person is actually from this area, and I'll be able to go there. And so it really is a time to get out of your comfort zone, even when you have a hint of you know, fire that's been lit, like a small flame in an area. Diamond Club is your opportunity to travel and actually make the effort and go, because normally, if you imagine, normally it's actually quite difficult to do that, because you know, you might not be able to fly to get there, or you might not have that commitment level with your family as such. So just go in and go for it. The other thing I'd really suggest is getting your spouse or your other half involved if you have them, because this is the time when I actually put my husband in as a co-applicant, because I found that we were able to do things concurrently, and that was really, really helpful. The other thing is that when you have a family and other people to consider, you might like to also get a Google Calendar or some sort of online calendar, so that you can be away from each other and logging things in and share it, and you can actually have your own colour. So you can see what the other person's doing. You can have a colour for your family. You can have a colour for your other half. You can have a colour for Diamond Club. My colour is purple, of course, because that's the doTERRA colour. And so my husband knows where I am at all times, so he can just look up on his Google Calendar, and I can see him. He's in the colour green, and our family colour is orange, and that's how we were able to work it. And it's going really well for us in that sense. He can even see when I'm on a webinar because that's in there too. So yeah, getting everyone on board, and obviously babysitters, you really need to have a plan of action there. But the other important thing is just to really schedule in your big rocks. If anyone here has done Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Laws of Leadership, Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, it's just such a great personal development book, and I would recommend that if you're going to do any personal development in January, do that, because it will help you prioritize your life, and it will help you schedule in that time for self-care and that family time and date night and all of those things that are really, really important to help us manage a stay-at-home business that can often feel like it gets out of hand because we do have our work at home and we need to have some boundaries. So Diamond Club is a wonderful time to start feeling like this is a real business and just how to make it manageable. Is that helpful?
Yes, that's wonderful, Jodie.
That's good. Well, I've probably got more. Just
Oh, no, I love it. You have it. I giggle when you're talking about the color purple. It's amazing.
Of course. Yeah.
I love it. It's a visual aid. So whether it's visual or any kind of trigger aid that really helps things. And everyone's different. Everyone has a different kind of trigger or something that will ignite them or help them. It's really good to identify that as well, because obviously every little bit, kind of counts.
Yeah.
So what were you doing at this stage when you participated? Was it just logging in those events?
It was a lot of phone calls. I was looking at venues, and sometimes when I felt like I was at a bit of a loss, I would actually do a bit of online research and think, well, where are some groups that already get together that I can be a part of, that I can meet people, whether it's conferences or conventions, other sorts of big events that I can be a part of to get the word of doTERRA out there. So I made Diamond Club just this all-out kind of travelling opportunity for me to meet new contacts as well. So, especially the first year I did Diamond Club, I came in as a premier, so my team was quite small and I had 3 of my upline doing Diamond Club, so I kind of really didn't have much of a team to work with, and I wasn't really aware of what other people were doing, and so I just took the initiative to really go out there and discover new places. I think I had at the time maybe 2 or 3 members on the Central Coast, and I thought, that's it, I'm going to book a venue, we'll get together, and they all came, and it was great. So yeah, that's what I meant about just not necessarily home classes. Home classes are without a doubt the bee's knees of our business. That's really where it's at, and the more of those you can do, the more you will be successful. But if you still need to have events in those areas to support people, then I would recommend investing in venues and just going for it. Yeah, whatever it takes.
Yeah, beautiful. And I think you highlighted it there about the actual events being the key. So it is about reconnecting with others, and a lot of it does have to do with that travel, but not all of it either, because sometimes those 100-kilometre areas aren't that far from home or aren't that far from travelling either.
Right.
So it can still be almost not local, but just in areas that you may not have been out, or that you already have. There's been a little bit of an inkling or a little bit of a taste, and you feel that might be a good opportunity or even fun to go back out to again and say hi to other people there.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. To reignite things, and I mean, I have last year my brother moved way up north, and I was able to go up and do a class with him and his girlfriend, and it was so much fun. I mean, that was an opportunity to break into a new area and visit my brother at the same time. I mean, how good is Diamond Club for that, for bringing family together? And I ended up sort of doing quite a number of classes there, and free accommodation. Like it's always great when you can stay with your hosts. So I mean, we always say that the real class starts when the class ends, And it's true. And when you stay over there, you have that conversation, you know, in the morning and at night, and it just kind of, there's so many helpful hints that they can get just from you being there with that extra time. So
yeah,
I really
that nurturing and that leadership and bringing
definitely.
that confidence back into things, and instilling that confidence and building rapport. Not even just rapport, just strengthening already existing relationships for sure.
Yeah, yeah, or even friendships. I mean, last year I went to Perth, and there was I had never met her before, but I knew her mum. Her mum was local here, so you know, I stayed at her home, and now she's off and running. So that was real quality time that I could spend with her and her friends and just getting to know them. And that's something that will stay with us forever. And next time I see her will be at convention, you know. So Diamond Club is a real gift for forging strong friendships. It really is.
Yeah, beautiful.
Mm.
Thank you so much, Jodie, for being on this call and just,
Okay, you're welcome.
Talking a couple of things and speaking about your experience and what it's been.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. I wish the best of luck
appreciate it, and
everyone.
appreciate how far you came in that as well. It was, you know, it's a long way, and you know, everyone's got this amazing potential and this amazing light within that will come out through this for sure.
Oh, totally. And there are some barriers. I think in my first year, 2 years ago when I did Diamond Club, it was pretty challenging. Like that third month, I think I thought, oh, that's it. You know, I don't think I'm going to make it. And I think I even had a bit of a teary call with Mitch, who was our Diamond Club. So you might get a few teary calls there, Logan. I don't know. Depends if there's many people out there like me, but it does. It really tests you. And even though I came out the other side of Diamond Club still at the same rank, the following month straight away, immediately I hit silver. And then last year when I did Diamond Club, I came in as a silver and left as a gold, and then straight away afterwards hit platinum pretty much. So or not far after. So Diamond Club is a real gift to your own business, and it's worth just really sticking with it because of the opportunity you can to support your team. And yeah, I want to do it again. I'll get you all pumped.
Yeah. No, I
So
think
good.
you do an amazing job, I think, out there supporting and still being a part of it and those events as well. Thank you so much, Jodie.
You're welcome. All the best, Beck.
So
Thank you so much.
I think that you know, was really beautiful in terms of highlighting the relationships that we can build, and I guess solidifying that everyone can work together, everyone can work within their own teams and connect with families and friends and build those relationships or existing relationships that they have, and also know that it does build the business as well. It increases volume, it creates momentum, and your team will want to come along with those events. And when you have these events, not just your local events, but your out-of-area events as well, we've got corporate events alongside that we want you to all be a part of. So we've got all the Get to Know doTERRA events. We are going to be in every state around Australia. We want you to jump on board with them as well. We want to meet you. We want to make it really easy and really good. And I guess at the end of the day, with that group of 75 people, this is a community now. So we are going to be part of this group. We'll be working really closely with you, and we will be making sure that this is a club we haven't had before to a certain degree in terms of the positivity and the drive that everyone's got within them. So I'll hand over back to you, Logan. Did you have any other finishing comments on, I guess, everything now kind of moving forward? I mean, sorry, before I say that, I just want to mention that we will be having our one webinar next week, which is about how to load enrollment onto the portal. So maybe you just quickly want to give a little bit of an overview on what we're doing next week, or what are we doing next week?
Yeah, so we're going to be going over enrollments and how to enter them into the portal so that it will count as a Diamond Club enrollment, because that is very important in order to qualify with your enrollments and to keep going throughout Diamond Club. we'll go ahead and let you know what those enrollments need to consist of and how to do them through the portal, and how we have had a few different questions about having multiple people in meetings or multiple Diamond Club participants in the same meeting, and we'll be going over a little bit more about that and having some more questions answered along with what happens during the meetings and how the enrollments are split up and everything like that in case there's multiple Diamond Club participants there. So mostly going over the enrollment process. If anybody has any questions about anything concerning the enrollment process or meetings, go ahead and send those emails in and we'll try and answer them, and we'll incorporate those questions and answers into our webinar next week so that we can get everyone the correct information and answer a lot of questions this next week.
Excellent. Thank you, Logan. And yeah, just a reminder that we've got the website that everyone can log into, and Facebook and email address and basically phone calls, and we have some great news. Logan is coming here in the next week or two, so that is happening, and that way we'll be able to, I guess you'll get the feel for the Australian market. You're looking forward to it, aren't you, Logan?
Yeah, I'm super excited to be able to be down there, hopefully this next week.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be so good to have you here and just see how we work and really get to know everybody here in this group and this community as well.
Yes, I'm super excited to meet everyone in the office and all the Diamond Club participants and their leaders helping them to grow their team. It's going to be amazing.
Wonderful, it sure is. All right, everybody, keep going. Have an awesome week. We're really excited about the group this year. I can't get the smile off my face. I know that it's going to be a really positive and nurtured experience, and I guess we want everyone to be feeling confident and motivated and excited, and know that this is happening and it's going to be a transformation for everyone. So thank you for all that you do in the meantime. If there's any other questions, let us know. Otherwise, have a great afternoon. We'll speak to you next Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Bye for now.